Wazam! You on the couch with Solo and South, giving it to you raw and uncut. Couch Talk Nola.
Whoa!
Welcome to Couch Talk Nola, episode 15. 15, you dig? I'm Southpaw 504.
And I am Queen Solo.
And we got Yelz in this piece, you heard me?
Yelz!
You know?
Be here.
Finally got up in the building. So
So-
how did the name Yelz come about? Is that
I can tell you. Her name.
so? How
Guess her
did
name.
that- what the fuck is it?
Guess it.
No, I don't want to. I want
Alright.
the people. I want
So my name is Danielle.
the Yelly.
Yeah, so it came from that. People used to call me Yell. You know, all that shit. Yelly, Nelly, all of that shit that go with Danielle. But the actual Yells was it was actually Yelz You Fly. It was a whole kind of name. I had walked in the studio with my homeboy Highlight, and he was like, Yelz You Fly. And he said the shit just like that, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna keep the name. But then I just cut the You Fly off of it, and
It kind of went together.
it just, yeah.
Thank you. You see, that's the shit I be talking about. She didn't even mean that type of shit. Watch back, baby. She didn't mean that shit.
But I
Drink
mean,
up at the same time.
all right, go ahead.
That's the type of shit I be talking about. That's the shit. Now you want to say it's Danielle. That was not the whole fucking thing behind it. Duck ass.
There she go.
I love you too.
No, you don't.
So, man, tell us, like, cause you like, I can see you like real into hip hop.
Yeah, I
You
love
feel
that
me?
shit. I love that shit.
When you started rapping?
I used to just write shit and it used to just rhyme, but I ain't never say it out loud. When I was younger, probably like 13, was when I was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna just write shit. And then, honestly, I started like super late, probably like 19, and I was like, oh, I can make it make sense. I heard like Reasonable Doubt for the first time, and I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, what is this? Like, this is, I could really close my eyes and see everything that he's saying. Like, this is so fucking cool. So I just started to write shit like that. Actually, probably taking it serious like 7 years ago. Like a cool 7 years ago.
Cool, 7 years ago.
That's nice.
You know, they got people that can rap,
Yeah.
but you be rapping. You know what
In
I'm
real
saying?
life.
You know, I
You
check
got the
out-
ghostwriters, huh?
No.
Okay.
Oh,
So that's the new thing.
That's
That's
tacky.
all.
That's the new thing that they got going on
That's
right
about
now.
as tacky as it's
You
going to be. On the real.
heard me?
You
Yeah.
thought about being a ghostwriter for anybody?
It would really, I would really have to connect with that person. I don't think that I'd just be like out here writing raps and being like, here's a rap for you, and like, no, it'll
That's
have to
what
be on
people
something.
doing.
That's just terrible. It's tacky.
And shit drives them crazy too because they don't know how to do themselves. Because they actually being somebody else.
That is a hard thing to do. That is a hard thing to do.
Ghostwrite?
No,
the
like to
people
go
that's-
in there, like for me, it would be really hard for somebody to hand me a rap and then me go in there and I'm just like, I wouldn't even fuck with it like that.
Then they say, no, you gotta be did.
That shit dead.
Well, apparently Drake fucked with it.
Nikki? No, we not. Those are just names.
But then I be
No.
kind of feeling like some people, maybe they don't have, you know, I don't know, like that's just not something that I was ever see myself not having the time to do, like write my own raps. It's like, what else do you do as an artist?
Right. So when you heard Reasonable Doubt, that's what really inspired you to say, okay, I'm about to start fucking with this. I'm about to.
I think that's what inspired me to be like, I can say the shit that I was saying. Because I grew up on like Wayne and, you know, P. Like, I'm a huge No Limit fan. So, like, I grew up on that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Yeah, I can Cash Money Right. It the home team. So, but it was just different when I heard Just Renewed. It was just like a story kind of shit. And like, I was seeing them, like the Hot Boys and shit every day. I was seeing, you know,
That was the norm
people,
for us.
yeah, that
Yeah.
was like the norm for us. So it was like you was accustomed to it and it did drive me and motivate me. And I knew like I had something, but I was like, I don't really have that. Like I wasn't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't have that. And so, like, when I heard somebody else that was like, oh, yeah, like, that's the type of shit that's going on in my notebook. Like, I love, you know, all of them, but that wasn't my lifestyle.
Right. So what differentiates your rap from anybody else? Your style of rap from anybody?
Inquiry minds.
You know, I really think that what's important is that you are, that's a question that I feel like everybody should be able to answer with a very simple answer, and it should be like, you should be talking about the shit that's going on with you. Because we all have like connected struggles, but there's a unique story behind every single one of us. So it's just kind of like what makes me me is the fact that I am me. I don't try to overcomplicate that question at all.
Right.
I'm coming from how I'm coming. You'll never know that because, you know what I'm saying, I never know how you coming.
Right.
So I think that what I try to do is I try to make sure everything is like I feel it. I'm fucking with it first, and then if they fuck with it, cool. But is this something that's real for me? Is this something that I fuck with and something that I feel good about? So I think what makes me different and what separates me is the fact that I'm just trying to be myself. Like I'm not trying to be anybody else.
That was so well articulated and all that thing. You know, she went to Fauché. That's how you know, Tarpon Pride. You know, we were smart like that, and we got taught.
No, it's okay.
Shout out to Fauché though. Shout out to Mr. Bremer.
Rest in peace,
Mr.
Bremer. That's all I'm saying. You know,
for real.
Everybody speaks so highly of him. So
he is a great. I was a drum major for Fauché. A lot of people don't know that, but I was a drum major, and he was the first person to ever believe in me to do anything.
Everybody says this man believed in.
Dog, like when he pulled, like to be the drum major of a LC Fauché marching band. I know people don't know what that mean right now, but back then, I didn't even know what that meant. When he called me in that office and he chose me to lead the band, I had never led anything in my life. And he was like, "You got this," and you know, like just the shit. I don't remember vividly the conversation, but it was the first moment where I was like, "Oh, I can do something. I can do something." Like real shit.
Because he really put him on a pedestal as a father figure. Like,
like for real. Because a lot of us didn't have like that person
Right.
around, so he was that person. Like when he called me, and I was like, "What?" I thought I just knew it was an argument. I knew it was a fight because I wasn't in class all day. And that's the crazy part about it. I wasn't. When he chose me, I was just chilling. I was like, Lord.
Yeah, I could go down your resume, not trumpet player.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Yeah.
Then that's when I say rap, I'm like, she rap too?
Yeah.
That's drum
I can
music.
imagine the other shit you do if you put that much effort as you do in the rap into the other shit.
I do. I try to make sure that if I'm gonna do something, then I'm gonna do it. Cause I don't really fuck with a lot. Like it seems like I do a lot, but I really just do what I want to do. Like, and if I'm gonna do that shit, it's just like I'm gonna do it full throttle. So everything that I put like my mind to, and there's a lot of ideas. I'm a Pisces, so I'm a big fucking dreamer. So
passionate Pisces.
Hell yeah. So there's like 100 things that I've gotta do, and then there's like 200 things that you're not gonna do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But like, I try to make sure I'm doing 100 and everything.
So your work ethic is on fleek.
Yeah.
You know, the young folks.
I just want to point out that her energy is everything.
It is.
Everything.
So vibrant.
Like,
I had a terrible day at work.
I'm crazy. I feel
And I
like,
don't even like it
when you
now.
go in the church and you just feel that bitch, that's what it's fucking God damn. It caught my chest. It wasn't a crumb. Maybe that was when it came in here. And I'm drinking that.
I actually, before I came here, I actually put some good things out for us, man. We're going to have a good week, you know what I'm saying? Good show.
Thank you.
I appreciate y'all.
Speaking of
blessed all week, you better not tell me about you on a bad day.
We got raps and random shit. Raps and
I like
random
that
shit.
raps and rap.
Yeah.
So how did this come about? Like,
Dog, so like I said, I'll have a bunch of ideas and I'm just like, boom, that shit'll just go away. But raps and random shit came about. I was watching Tigger. I was watching Rap City in the basement and I'm just like chilling. I'm like, man, I fucking miss this shit. Like, I used to get home to watch those shows. Like,
right.
you know what I'm saying? My era, like, you had to be home because you was missing that shit. And the reruns was coming.
Yeah, shoot. I gotta come home to basketball wives and shit like that. And love it. I don't see that shit.
So I'm like, nah, like let me do something. So this is actually like 2 years of I have like an idea bowl that I kind of like keep. So I'll pull some shit back out and be like, I could probably put this off right now, and then I'll be like, nah. But it came back and it keeps coming back and it keeps coming back. So I hit up my homegirl Delaney and I'm like, look, I gotta put this show together because it just keeps coming back in my life. Like every time I go into my bowl, I'm like pulling this out. So let me get at that. Called Delaney. We ended up like hooking up with Los. Shout out to Los. Nice by Los. Shout out to Delaney. We put like a small team together, and then it just fun. We got 5 episodes. About to drop this fall.
That's real dope.
You know what I love is that y'all really stick together. It seems like it's like a family almost. You know, I like that.
So you have like a crew, like, and y'all be in every episode just doing random shit.
So yeah, basically, so it's Gil. Shout out to Gil. She's our photographer. Kamara is the executive director. Delaney is the director. Lowe's shoots and edited, and I'm the actual host of the show. But yeah, we have guests come on the show. We interview. We play some random ass games, and they spit at the end. And it's just real. It's real dope. I'm excited for everybody to see it. And we just got one season so far, but like.
And which is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. Amazing. But yeah, we pushing, you know what I'm saying, we pushing the different things.
Excuse me. Getting the cold.
Why?
So raps and random shit.
Yeah.
I saw you had made groceries on there.
Yeah.
Homies and
yeah.
Yeah. I'm familiar with one of the guys, the guy with the dreads, what's his name?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah. Shout out to him. We was in the Nola hip hop cypher, the one that mysteriously disappeared.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna say nothing about that.
I was in another one. I was in one too that had mysteriously disappeared.
What?
And that's, you know what?
But I was in one before that came out, and that was dope as fuck. But yeah, I was.
You got one that came out.
Yeah, like I don't even know. I don't even know. I had sent my verse.
They went to taking them down.
But let's see, we're gonna have to talk about that when we come. You think that's not coming? I really want to know what you thought about that.
Yeah.
You know what? Don't talk about it.
No, because I have not met my petty quota this week. That's out.
Yeah,
we'll be back.
All fucking day.
You gotta get that off.
Why the fuck do you have to say that?
All fucking day.
No.
Alright. We be back. We're gonna take a brief intermission. When we come back, you know, we're gonna get into some more stuff. Episode 15. Goddamn it. Get out of here. And we be back.
See, I worked the double that day, cause my car note was late. Starving artist, but that gig keeps some food on my plate. So I'm clocking in daily, seeing my family rarely, making it but barely. Man, it's starting to get scary, cause time is of the essence. Man, I'm here, but am I present? Just got my paycheck, that's what they paying for my presence. Nah, I need the whole bag, the whole bag. I want the whole damn bag right now. Say, I want the whole bag, the whole bag. I need the whole damn stash right now. Let's get it. No turning back now. I had a prep talk with the uni, back on track now. As a matter of fact, I'm ready as I ever been. Ready for my cock and the beat when I pick up the pen. Like, get it in, let's get it in. Take a little time for niggas to see what I see. Cause I'm looking in the mirror, checking the illest MC. They trying to figure out.
Whoa!
We're back.
We are back.
We had to take a brief intermission.
And on our intermission, we've been joking the fuck out.
Some water because I was choking and shit.
As usual.
Yeah. Just we cough on demand, so shut up. I think we got bronchitis and don't know about it.
Fuck, man, you know what?
Anyways.
Could you see yourself being a mentor to anybody?
Me?
As you were speaking on Mr.
I don't think I'll just go out and mentor. Like, let me mentor you. I think if somebody came to me and asked me to be, you know, to fuck with them, then yeah. But I would have to actually fuck with them. I don't really do nothing I don't want. I don't really do nothing I don't want.
You believe in like the universe and energies,
oh,
bad
absolutely.
energies.
I'll walk out of a motherfucking place. If it ain't right, I'll walk in. No, that ain't for me. I'm gone. Like, I'm gonna tell you, my homeboys invite me places that I'll go to. I'm like, this where y'all been at the whole? Nah.
Everybody don't have the ability to pick up on energies and stuff, and people don't have the ability to know when they fucking pushing it. You know what I'm saying? They can't read vibes.
Yeah.
Like,
Paul, you know, you is the. You read the top, you.
Yeah.
Everybody can't read vibes. Like, you know you annoying.
But you know what's so cool? Paul got this little thing, so you gotta pay attention. I'm giving you the fuck. I'm telling you, getting cheat. So Paul be like, he'll be standing here. Like, I remember one time I was on FaceTime, and this nigga was like, "Oh, hey, how you doing? Who the fuck is this?" Like, yeah, who the fuck is this? This nigga here was really like,
yeah, just
like, who the fuck is this?
because honestly, when you like you, and I don't know much family, but you seem like you spend a lot of time just chilling. And when you spend a lot of time just chilling, you recognize how like cool you and chill shit really is. So when a motherfucker come in your space and this shit get crazy, you just like, I ain't even have all that going on. I could have stayed at the crib.
I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for all that.
And that's the worst shit ever. That's why every time I come somewhere, like, I ain't coming unless my energy right. I'm not bringing that shit to your presence. I'm not gonna do that to you because I don't know what type of day you done had. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come. If you done had a fucked up day, don't come around me trying to fuck up my day.
That transference of energy.
Yeah, you gotta go ahead.
Oh, that shit real.
It's real.
You gotta go ahead.
It happened up
You
there.
gotta go ahead.
We witnessed the shit, Jerry.
You gotta go ahead.
Like if one of us having a bad day, you know, like if she upset, I could be in a Disney movie.
Yeah.
But as soon as she upset, the shit rub off on me, and I'm like, you know what? I don't even want no Jello no more. I'm just lay down, you know. You want the Jello? I don't even want no Jello no more. Never mind. Put mine up for later. I'll eat it later.
Paul swear I'm Bill Cosby or somebody. No, bitch, I don't want nothing to drink, nothing to drive. Don't give me shit.
Yeah, man.
And you know, Paul gets he turned into the white churn and be blowing shit up. Like, that's it.
That's your
like,
name.
that's it.
That's out. Fuck now.
Yeah, what about
That's out. I get that out.
I got that today. It's early. Fuck, Paul.
You had to get that.
So the video that you created was the whole bag.
Mm-hmm.
That was
dope as a motherfucker.
Oh.
Paid in full.
Paid in full. You was actually ace.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Boogie.
We saw you see.
Yeah, the finish for you.
Who you had? Mark Caesar in the video.
Yeah, Mark Caesar.
How long have you known him? Like, how did you get that?
Mark Caesar is the flow. Shout out to Mark Caesar too. Comedy Monday out right now, man. Go get that.
Immediately.
Mark Caesar is a Tarpon. He's from Uptown. I've been knowing Mark Caesar kind of like basically the whole time I've been trying to get into the I would say the Nola scene. You know what I'm saying? Like the actual scene, but really all our life we've kind of been connected. Just a couple streets down, to be honest with you, because he out the 13, I'm out the third wall. So we really been just a couple streets down. So I would say we was always connected, and yeah, I really that's like one of my favorite videos that I've done so far.
Yeah, that's dope. And I like the feedback video too. That
that's
your
my
latest
dogs. Yeah, that's my latest video. That's my latest drop. What's cool about all of those songs are they like 5 years old? Like honestly, like just to be real.
You just did.
So you just be sitting on shit.
When I came into this shit, I was so blessed to meet somebody who believed in me and made original shit for me. So I got like 100 songs really. So I'm like, yeah, like so the shit that I made. Yeah, like I really.
Set. like life insurance. You set for life.
Yeah, so like feedback is honestly probably 3 to 5 years old. So. And whole bag is like 3 to 5 years old.
On whole bag, not to just go back. I just have to. But on whole bag, was it influenced by Tupac? On that I bring the pain, because it sounds like it, like on that little part right there.
Yeah, he had like the flow and shit like that. I was listening to a lot of Pac at the time. I was listening to a lot of Busta Rhymes at the time. I was listening to a lot of Naughty by Nature at the time, and I was working on my delivery. So, yeah, definitely like influenced by just that 90s vibe, I would say. But
I was to mention the Fresh Prince.
Oh,
Bel Air, the jerk, you know.
Yeah, definitely. That's like one of my. I'm like stuck in the 90s, y'all. Like I fucking love.
See, you should come to like the episode. Look, we got the 90s episode.
Dude, I'm like fucking.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna be this bitch like Bam DeVoe. I'm gonna have on my fucking
I'm like fucking dead.
I'm salt and pepper already.
I literally before I came here, I was watching Living Single like in the 90s.
And he stayed talking about Maxine.
No, Maxine motherfucking Shaw.
Fucking Shaw. You heard?
Motherfucking, what you say, the Maverick?
That used to be fucking ripping people to sleep on that fucking show.
And Regine used to go at it, so I used to be weak.
Because nobody fucking no, that was out.
Her and Kyle. You heard?
Son, how crazy was it that her and Kyle actually ended up
together.
In real life?
No, they got on the show.
Oh, yeah.
Look, but she ended up having a whole baby or some shit.
For Kyle?
Yes. So she went to like a sperm clinic and had a baby.
She's a finale.
Yeah, my nigga.
It had to be.
She wanted to get fucking pregnant at a sperm clinic, and it ended up being Kyle baby, and that nigga was still, he went to France or some shit.
Damn, France.
Yeah, man. Watch Living
That's how
Single.
they. That's how they try to
Kids.
kill people off on the show.
Cause y'all know nothing about that.
They go on that.
Cause what's his name? Jesse. What's his name on the show? On Empire.
Jesse is still my wallet.
Yeah, cause he's still
weak.
stuck on. He's still stuck on a fucking island somewhere with his fiance.
Where his ass.
So they ain't gonna never let him to come back. How you feel about that?
They canceled the fuck out that. Someone that said, you think we should bring him back? Cancel.
Knowing all the shit we going through right now is, you know, black people, bitch, you gonna play with. Do you believe it or do you think?
I'm being honest with you. I have no idea what's going on. And you may not believe me, but I have no idea. Like, I don't really know what be going on.
Paul, what was it? The noose. He made up the story.
Oh,
well, we don't know.
But I heard. But look, I heard that. From what I heard, I just hope that he not lying.
I hope not. I really do hope.
Because that's weird as fuck, dog. Because you setting yourself up to get.
What kind of publicity you was looking for? You already had the publicity.
You already
on
know.
Empire. What the fuck else you wanted?
He was directing the shit though.
They had got renewed for like 3 more seasons. Someone just said, we think we should give Jesse another chance. Throw it all away. Cancel.
But the thing
last season.
He had real white people behind him.
That shit. From what I heard, all I can say is I really hope he wasn't.
I hope not, because I was behind him, you know.
And then look, they're dead.
Bro.
Go ahead, Paul.
Transitioning back on along.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Top 5.
Ooh.
Top 5. And I'm just saying the city. Yeah.
Female.
Female. Yeah.
Top 5. Female.
See. Ooh. Fuck.
So she had to sit on the crown.
Yeah, to get that top, she gotta get that
tip. Make sure I'm giving the crown out right. Yeah. Top 5. Wait, ask the question one more time.
Top 5.
Your top 5 female MCs
in the city.
In the city.
In this city?
Yeah,
in the city of New Orleans?
Yes.
Can I do my top 5?
The Crescent.
All right, I'm gonna have to do this in do I have to do it in order?
No, you don't have to.
All right, so boom. Yelz. Go with Yelz.
Confidence on fleek.
We gotta go with Yelz.
Yeah.
Dimples.
Well, yeah,
fucking Dimples, man. Dimples be fucking spitting. That's my people. Yeah. Sleazy fucking easy, man. Tatiana XL. That's my motherfucking dog. Yeah, I'm putting y'all on some motherfuckers right now.
Yeah, because I'm about to go on the gram.
Dog, I got like. See, I don't really. I'm gonna go with.
I like that. Yeah.
I'm gonna give my spot. Yeah, lady. I think it's Lady Dahlia. Yeah.
You know this.
Oh, I'm gonna go with Mia X. No, that's 5. I gotta go with Mia X.
I thought it was 4. She
Yelz.
Yelz, Sleaze, Dimples.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
Tatiana
XL.
And then you said Mia X.
I'm gonna go with Mia X.
Yeah, Mama Mia.
I'm gonna go with. I gotta throw my dog Lady D in there too, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can go on and on because like straight up on some real shit.
Y'all coming.
We coming. All female rappers in New Orleans, man. Shout out to y'all. Like keep that. Like keep that shit going.
We was talking about that previously.
I thought she was about to ask me top 5. I was mad.
You know what? What's your top 5 all around?
All around, man. People been asking me that all week, and I feel like it's because I finally been having the opportunity to actually get in the studio. But this shit change all the time, and this is in no particular order. But Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Rhapsody. If you haven't heard Rhapsody, it's Rhapsody.
She just dropped something. She just dropped.
Man, Rhapsody a fucking monster.
And she humble.
She too humble for me.
Yeah.
She cold as fuck. I've been getting into Nas, a lot of Nas, and I'm going.
Baby.
That shit cool.
Oh man.
And Nipsey Hussle.
Oh, the late.
God damn it, yes.
Nipsey Hussle.
And I'm putting him in there because of who he is, right, and what he's done.
Not just bandwagon like everybody else.
And on that note, we gonna take a brief intermission.
We gotta come back. We gonna definitely talk about the late great Nip.
Get on that
This is great.
And we're gonna talk about your rap cadence because I see you. You study your shit.
Yeah.
In real life.
Like I listen to this rap.
Nah.
Well, we're back.
We are back with Miss Yelz. Yeah. How can they find you on Insta or wherever?
At Team Yelz. Like it's just like I said. It ain't no special shit.
Twitter,
TEAMYELZ. On Twitter, YELZUFLY. I'm not really active on Twitter though. I'm more active
on. I'm trying to get into my little.
It's just like you got
my Twitter fingers don't work like.
Yeah, it's too much happening there for me. But I'm gonna be more active on that soon. So yeah, make sure y'all follow me.
What you do? Like I be seeing people be on there about to make a sandwich.
Yeah, that shit.
They tell you everything.
Like to the kitchen.
Some people be too much into it. Like that's why you know everybody.
Every fucking thing. How you doing it if you telling me you're doing it? Like you doing it at the same
when you about to go to the bathroom.
Do you feel like social media have too much of an impact on this generation? Like they can't even think without it.
I do, but I see the good and the bad in it. You know what I'm saying? I do feel like it is causing a whole bunch of social issues that we don't really see, or mental issues that we don't really see and we not dealing with. But in the long run, you know, it's gonna be some good and bad, and it's just like everything.
Yeah, but these children, they don't even know how to play outside. Like Paul was saying the other day, they know how to play.
It's just awkward. Like if you come from that era and you know what it's like to like not have it, then you get it. But if you like some of the people, they don't even know what it's like to not have it. So it's like you got to come to understanding of being like, oh, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But
fuck, I remember house phone. You know,
son.
Nigga being on ID.
You heard that call ID was a boy.
Then you talk about No Limit. Then you know when P and them had that big ass fucking voice. That bitch, that was serious. Lord.
That's right, bro. I love P, man.
Are you a fan of the digital age? Like, you like physical copies and shit?
I like physical shit. Like, I like going to actually look for records. I like that. I like CDs. I like shit like that. But I also, yes, I'm a fan of it because I believe, like, in evolution and evolving. And I feel like if everything stayed the same, a nigga would be super bored. You know what I'm saying? So, like, it's good to embrace change, but
there's a whole lot of change from niggas hustling out the trunk.
It's a crazy ass, like the industry just different right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. And like what makes you an artist is even when the industry changes that you don't change.
Right.
Cause niggas that rock with you gonna rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that fuck with you gonna come and they coming in the rain. It ain't really no excuse. And like, that's what we missing.
Yeah.
Right. But we missing that all around. So like it ain't just about music, it's in life. Like niggas not 100 like that.
If you want to go back to energy, it's like, you know, you got great energy and stuff. You know, they say this city right here don't support. You got to leave this city to make it. But they got a select few that people fuck with like real hard, and I think it's because the energy that they carry. You feel me?
Yeah, definitely.
And
absolutely.
like the energy transfer, like I gotta go fuck with him. That's, you know what I'm saying?
I do find if you like starting on, people wasn't fucking with us when we just barely like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm just feeling like now that we starting to see the consistency, you know, people starting to, you know, show us.
I was prepared for the worst though. I told you this shit. I was like, based on how it is, I wasn't prepared. I know we was gonna do it,
right,
but I was like, niggas just, it surprised the fuck out of me. Right. Thank y'all, appreciate y'all. That's all I'm saying.
They put some fire in your ass though.
And that's what it's supposed to do. Like people, you know, being from this city is a special thing, and like you could look at it a couple different ways. Like, yeah, you learn the hard way. Yeah, people don't support you, but then you learn how to manage yourself. Yeah, people don't support you, but then you learn how to network and market and actually be able to have conversations with niggas that you wouldn't normally have. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how I look at it. Like I look at everything as like, if they not supporting and if somebody's not doing something, then maybe that's something that I could be doing. Like I ain't really trying to point the finger at my city because I love New Orleans. Like, and I know New Orleans gonna love me regardless. Like I just gotta do my part.
I never thought that way. Like I heard people say crabs in the barrel, but I kind of had a different take on it. You feel what I'm saying? But you got like 90% saying some shit, And you got the other 10%, which I'm in the 10th percentile, saying like, you know, maybe you could do something different. You know what I'm saying?
Like niggas that's working don't really have time to really think about that.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's just being real. Like, you don't really have time to think about who's not supporting when you doing what you got to do. Because if you're not waking up every day with the amount of money in your bank account in the place that you want to be, then you think you got time to really think about who's not supporting you. You don't.
Right.
I think this whole social media shit is fucking up everybody's perception of shit. Like, you looking at niggas on Instagram flaunting money all day and stuff. You slick side getting depressed because you don't have that shit.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And you like just. Like,
that's what I was saying when I said it has, good things.
So you feel like you should be doing what they doing.
Right, but then it's just like, why the fuck you on social media if you don't have no money like that?
At the same time,
you don't
even really know that you blessed.
They don't count their blessings. They're not grateful at all.
And I just said that, like, use your resources, you know what I'm saying? Realize what you have around you, because at the end of the day, like, you're not hurting as bad as you really think that you are. It could be worse.
Right. You depressed, but you got a whole roof over your head.
You depressed on Instagram.
You got a
with a phone,
TV,
and the internet. When you could be learning something about being depressed. Like that's like you gotta understand what you choosing and what you taking in though. Like I don't think people want to hold themselves accountable. Like at the end of the day, if social media makes you depressed, but you on there, that
since Keisha was a real person, that you like Cash Money. Keisha was a real fucking person. You know what I'm saying? So how the fuck would you think that shit would go with Keisha? We had, social media. Keisha. That song. You know what I'm saying?
Keisha wanted to be
the whole clique. I'm just saying.
He should have been out here bad.
God damn.
I don't know what Keisha looked like.
Hey, I'm sorry to say, but Keisha probably. You know how they have that.
See, that was what they called them. They called Keisha Tatiana, but we had Keisha.
yeah.
We had Keisha. Shout out to
But that's the way to go.
Shout out to Keisha.
Shout out to Keisha, though.
Did her thing.
For that whole era, though. Every Keisha I shout out to Keisha.
I hope Keisha doing something good with herself.
Do you plan on doing any having any merchandise?
I do. I'm actually working on like a actual fall collection. So it's
a fall collection.
Yeah, it's gonna be like.
All right, we ain't never heard nobody say fall collection.
It's gonna be. It's gonna be some cool shit that people could ride. It's actually gonna be called the Mantra Collection, and it's gonna be basically kind of like a balance of your chakras collection. So
wow.
Have like
I've been trying to get all my chakras together.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get all my chakras. I want to get my feng shui.
Yeah.
Right. I know I said it wrong in the wrong. I'm trying to get my feng shui.
That was pretty good.
You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty
good. Thank you. Appreciate that.
But it's important, so I want people to have gear that represents that, like shit that represent what they, do. I'm hoping motherfuckers like take their time out to meditate and take a moment to themselves, but like some clothes that represent that. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's so crazy is we don't even have that knowledge in our community about meditating and all that. And in the white communities, they know about all this shit. You know what I'm saying? They think it's meditation. We don't think about shit like that. It's the plug.
It's really the plug. Like you really find, like you don't really gotta ask a nigga no questions. Like when I'm talking to people, a lot of times, like if I'm in a situation, I know how to handle it a lot better because I meditate now. Because like I'm not really coming from any type of place. Like I'm coming sincere, 100%. Like my energy is right, everything's right. Like I'm able to hear you, understand you, and appreciate you all in that moment. So. Like I encourage that shit. Like even if you could just take 5 minutes out the day, because like when something's wrong with you, 9 times out of 10, if you're able to check yourself, you don't need another nigga to check you. Mm-hmm. So before you go out your door every morning, you know what I'm saying? If you really be like, look, I'm in a mood. I need to get this shit together. Because the nigga gonna tell you that shit and you gonna get mad. I ain't nothing fucking right. Knowing something, everything wrong.
To check myself. I check myself
wrong. Everything went wrong.
Yeah, like you know what? I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Let me get my shit.
Yeah, we know. Because I done had a bad night. Son, this is crazy. Niggas know they got an attitude and be like, I ain't got no attitude. I ain't fucking with that. So I try to, check myself before I have somebody else check me.
And the people that you try to assist with their stuff that know they have issues. Mm-mm.
That's out.
The button.
Push the button.
Yeah.
That's
damn
out.
It. This is what I be saying. I thought.
Oh,
I be trying. So do you feel like that helps, assist their manifestation too?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's important that when you're being purposeful and intentional, you know what you gotta do. Like whatever comes with and around that, you kind of like, oh, boom. Like it's just shaking off you because you already know what direction that you're going in. So when that shit hitting, it's just like, boom, I ain't really tripping on that. Because I don't really have time to like trip on none of that shit, man. Like a lot of people ask a lot of questions about things that's outside of Yelz, outside of the things that I'm doing. And I always say like, I'm not being rude, but I have no idea. And I have no idea because if I don't master Yelz and if I don't master this and I don't master that, then like I ain't really got time to be worried about nothing else.
Yeah, I feel that.
Can you see yourself being an actress?
Yeah.
I was gonna try. I'm down. Like I'm totally down. If it's something that's if the universe bring it my way, and if it's something that's comfortable, and if it's something that's me, then I'm not opposed to it. I'm always open to anything artistic, honestly.
Right.
Fuck with
You a fan of that spicy chicken sandwich thing?
Truth is, I don't really eat a lot of like
spicy
meat
or
spicy food. Like I had the spicy chicken sandwich before. It was like crazy. Like people were going crazy. I had it like a couple weeks ago.
They was not doing that when we was eating.
But it was good as fuck. Like I thought it was good, but then it was just kind of like everybody just like, oh my god, it's just that fucking good. And it's like, yeah, it's good, but it ain't good enough for niggas. Like I'm not gonna wait. Like when I passed by Popeyes today, the line was long. I passed right past that bitch. Like I'm not gonna wait in line to get that bitch. It ain't that good. But it's good. It's good though.
But you know what though? I'm being selfish right now because we don't want to let you go.
Can't let her go.
We don't want to let you go.
That's out.
You heard me? Because I'm ready to talk. Goddammit. So we gonna have another segment. This is the last segment. I promise you this time. I'm gonna take my drink. I'm gonna sip my drink, and we are gonna be right back. Goddammit.
Are you saying it's the last one?
Okay. Good, man.
Oh. All right, we back. God damn it, and they giggling about the pity pat spades tournament.
In real life,
we're gonna have a spades tournament. God damn it, shit, taking all y'all 50 cents. Don't play with me,
man. Straight up time New Orleans shit.
She was just talking about that fucking sandwich. So I'm trying to y'all talk about the lines and shit.
The sandwich,
the Popeye sandwich.
I just feel
they
that
fighting over the sandwich.
Cool. Like
so I was lost. I thought you was spitting something. I was like, bitch, what? I ain't got quiet.
I feel like the sandwich was cool, man. The sandwich is like definitely a good sandwich. Do I think we need to be fighting?
Fuck no.
Over the sandwich?
Jumping in the window.
But I feel like if a nigga play with you while you trying to get your sandwich, then that's different.
I'm telling you right now.
That's different. Like a nigga play with you.
I didn't even know Popeye's workers had hands like that.
I can see a fucking chicken.
Popeye's interview right now. So I'm sorry. No, are you?
Nigga said
you a fucking push your setup.
Nigga said push your setup.
Yeah. Nigga say fuck that. You can't say that.
That sounds.
Oh, they asking what ward they from. What ward you from?
I'm from the 6th ward. That's out.
No. You bitch. Name.
For real though. For real.
What did you do?
This nigga moving. That nigga whipped that fucking Martin.
Name. What's your skill? What do you do?
What do you do?
How much do you love Martin?
That's my favorite show.
That's my favorite show.
42, bitch.
Bitch. 42.
Yeah,
that's
because shit, then they 41.
Son.
They're right across from each other.
Oh no, but I'm talking about we were about 42.
Son, Martin's my all-time favorite show ever. Like, what's your favorite episode, yo?
Martin, Mama Bird, the bird.
When Jenny got the bird?
But why you playing on it like that? No, bitch, that's on you.
Wait, the Tommy Hitman Harris one.
Oh, no, my favorite one gotta be like it's either the fucking Halloween one when Martin bought that fucking house, And Gina ain't see the house before he bought it, and he was getting Pam the whole time. When a nigga thought he thought they said the CD player.
Oh,
Nino.
That's the one.
That's it. And then they couldn't even hold their face.
Yeah, Tommy was biting his tongue.
Niggas was weak. Shout out to Tommy.
Shout out to him.
That fake dog.
That fucking dog.
But really, they came in when Brumman came in there and he was like,
Brumman had that bitch the whole time, bro.
Nigga said, I borrowed the CD. That boy said, y'all ain't no more tall that pay.
I like the when that episode when your boy come on there. Did you miss me?
Yeah, that shit was funny.
That nigga so underrated.
Catfish delicious.
Until it don't make no damn sense.
Because I'm a Living Color ass fan. Like, I love it. Living Color and shit. Son, shit like In Living Color, shit like Living Single, shit like Martin, shit like Parenthood, shit like Sister, shit like
shit that they don't create no more.
Shit that they don't create no more. Like, y'all need to go, if you have never seen Living Single, Martin, fucking Sister, Fresh Prince, go watch that shit, man. Like,
those are real shows.
You ain't gonna find it on Netflix.
Do some shit, man. Order the DVD off Amazon.
Treat yourself.
But the thing I really liked about those specific TV shows is they was real life. You really felt like that was our people.
Remember shit like Rock?
Oh, yeah. Rock.
That nigga was always upset about some shit.
Yeah,
he was a black man.
You think Rock Paul dead, huh?
That nigga
Rock Paul dead, huh? You think so? He was old then. You think he dead? His Paul.
We gotta Google that shit.
Yeah, you probably.
We gonna have to Google that later.
Yeah, we
Joey.
see that shit. Oh yeah.
Son.
Joey, yeah. And what the white name, Eleanor?
I don't remember.
But
I knew that show was classic. They don't make it no more. So if somebody was to touch any of those shows right now, what do you think?
I'm gonna touch a motherfucking thing here.
Honestly, dog, I just think that like we need to talk about the shit that's more relevant. I feel like right now we're just paying more attention to the shit that's selling. Yeah, and that's cool. And like that shit cool because that's also a part of us. But like we need to have more shit like Grownish and shit like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's telling the stories of what's going on. Like, it's just a struggle.
I feel like they creating drama and these people that can't,
Yeah. But that's also like what's selling. Like, people fucking with that. Like, niggas not trying to listen to like Rhapsody.
Yeah, Rhapsody a beast.
Son, Rhapsody is like
she is on
top 5 MCs. Like
new project.
Eve. Eve don't get the credit that she deserves. I feel like she's one of the most underrated individuals that has made it out of everything that she's been through in life.
I agree.
What? After everything, that goes to what you said. When everybody else fucking say fuck you, they said fuck Eve. Like they wasn't fucking. They kept trying to pull out that she was a stripper and this, and they was hating on her.
Yeah,
better
she came on
respect
top.
The pit bull in the skirt.
For real,
I'm telling you, them fucking poles still sitting up there, bitch. They ain't clawed down.
Still.
Remember the Medea movie? Where they jumped up and scratched Eve. That's how she got the bump print. Right? Oh man,
stupid. I'm fucking with Eve though. Lauren Hill, Eve, people like that, man. Queen Latifah, like.
I know.
So how you feel about Nicki Minaj and the Cardi B beef? Because that shit is just.
I think it's just weird that they're beefing. I think they're two different people. I think that the fact that like anytime another MC, a female MC comes in the game, that the media tries to put them two together because it's really on some other shit. Like Nicki on some other shit. Like Nicki do other shit and Cardi do her shit too. And it's just like when you try to you can't have two females in a game that's like killing it. It's just kind of like you gotta have one female, then you gotta have everybody like beneath them. But with men, it's just like you can have 3 niggas that's on the top.
So everybody get money.
Fucking right, because the nigga, but at the end of the day,
men get along better than women.
No, it's not that. It's just that the media put them again. Like every time Nicki have an interview, if you constantly asking her about Cardi, then it's gonna make her seem like she always talking about Cardi. But at the end of the day, it's like the media actually asking her a ton of questions about Cardi. Stop asking her about Cardi and asking about her album.
Right.
See, I like that Nicki during the come up days when she was with Fendi. You know what I'm saying? I like that when she was on the fucking stoop, fucking spitting. I like that.
Like Nicki nice. Like Nicki is Nicki is fucking dope as fuck. But it's like people gotta really recognize like what the media do and how they do that shit. If you ask this girl 20 questions and she go through like if she's promoting her album and she doing 20 interviews that day. and every interview asking her about Cardi, then it's gonna always seem like she's talking about Cardi. So stop asking her about Cardi. Ask about her fucking rap. Ask about her fucking album.
To ask about
but that's what
somebody
they
else
do
in your interview.
That's what they do, and the media take that one clip, that one answer, that one question, and then they fucking swarm that bitch, and then it's just like, yeah, but like, dog, we got some spitters, like especially in the industry, like female rappers in New Orleans, we top. Like ain't nobody fucking with us in the world, and that's how I feel. Like, and that's just in general. And like as in like just the fucking hip hop community, like people like Rhapsody, dog, make me want to fucking go hard. You know what I'm saying? Make me want to keep doing what I'm doing. So it's like, dog, like stop talking that shit. Like let's talk bars, let's talk music, let's talk lyrics. Like let that shit speak. And then at the end of the day, y'all make y'all choices. Like take all that other shit out, cause that don't matter.
So that's the difference between this generation and this era of rap music than fucking Queen Latifah and all them. They was empowering each other. The shit that I did used to like it.
UNITY,
but you know the shit that I used to like in the game period was, remember when they used to have them the remixes and then everybody used to be on it. But everybody used to be on it. Nigga had to be like, bitch,
you coming out with niggas like you coming out with
flavor in your ear.
Everybody on that bitch.
But you don't like you coming out and you coming out with, for real. You coming out with niggas like Biggie, Lauryn Hill, Nas, and Jay-Z all in the same fucking week. So like you gotta think about who you really like. Me, I don't give a fuck who's coming out with me. I don't give a fuck what anybody else is doing because I'm so busy doing me. And like when you have that mindset and you that competitive, not with them but with yourself, then you really realize like, dog, this ain't really about them. Because like think about it, dog, Jay-Z, Lauryn Hill, Fugees, Nas, all the motherfuckers are coming out all in the same week, and if you had enough money, you was going to get all of them.
All of them.
Because they all was fucking dope in their own thing, and like I think that everybody's trying to compare everybody to everybody, and it's not really that. Like it's not really that. Like think about how many great people we had in the 90s that you was going to spend all your money on, even if they dropped in the same week. Them niggas wasn't competing with each other. They was competing with, like, nigga, I gotta outdo my last record. I gotta outdo my last song. I can't be out here trying to worry about what you doing because I gotta do better than this fucking record. And like, I think if we all got back to the artistic and the competitive and pushing ourselves and not doing with it, you know, not trying to compete with each other, then we'll be straight.
I feel like everybody's just worried about what the fuck everybody's doing in bandwagon.
It's weird.
You know what I'm saying?
It's weird.
Don't even know how to be themselves again. Like,
why you think we got all these rappers? Like, why you think we got all these people that's just struggling and trying to make it, and people it's so saturated, and people like wondering why? Because there's a bunch of people doing the same exact thing. Like, get hungry. Like, get hungry. Like, for real, to the point where you ain't gotta hate on nobody, you ain't gotta shit on nobody. Like, you really just hungry for yourself.
That's all I'm saying.
That's all I'm saying.
Tell me one of your pet peeves before we leave.
Pet peeves.
Yeah.
About just in general,
just
or
like it could be in the city or the music game.
So I think like one of my main is people not using their resources. Like people not understanding that like they got shit going on. You know what I'm saying, around you. And if you don't work with the universe, you could pray all you want. You could be the best rapper that you think that you are, but like if you don't get connected and if you don't try to inspire and if you don't try to do something outside of just yourself, it's not going to work. And I think people just so self-centered nowadays. So one of my pet peeves is just being self-centered. Like I'm selfless. Like I know that I can do raps and random shit and I can still be one of the best artists in the city. I know that I can, you know what I'm saying? I know that I can
raps and random shit.
And
with that being said, you get the Duck Ass Award for that.
Oh, why you always trying to give everybody the Duck Ass Award?
Them,
you gotta put it in the camera right there. You gotta put it up there. The Duck Ass Award. You got the Duck Ass Award.
Episode 15. We about to get out of here. We did it, goddammit.
I am pretty solo.
Southpaw 504. Yelz in the building. God damn it.
Thank you for coming, Yelz. Yelly.
Yo, it's whatever you like. I came here just to better your night. Yo, give me a light and I'll give you the sun. But word on the street is you'll run back to him. And I ain't with that, I'm trying to kick back and chill. And bartender, keep those glasses filled. Look, I don't know if I told you this, but you a frigid, you a frozen miss. That touch, that golden skin, Lord. Typical niggas would try to buy you, but they can't afford what's up inside you. Society told you that you was a bad bitch. You hashtagging your captions, that's all for their reactions. Yo, let me put you on game. Are you more than just your frame? But that motherfucker nice though. You a fire, you a